Welcome back to Exposure Stories. Combat sports occupy a unique place in the world of athletic competition. They are not only physical contests but complex psychological and strategic battles that unfold second by second. For decades, trainers and athletes have relied on experience, intuition, and painstaking video study to gain an edge. However, the rise of artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming how fighters prepare, how coaches strategize, and how fans experience the sport. AI is not just adding new tools, it is reshaping the very foundations of performance analysis in boxing, MMA, kickboxing, judo, wrestling, and other combat disciplines. The integration of machine learning, computer vision, and predictive analytics is bringing a level of precision and insight that was previously unimaginable. To understand the influence of AI on combat sports, it helps to consider how training has traditionally worked. A fighter often studies hours of footage, attempting to identify patterns in an opponent's habits, weaknesses in their defense, or flaws in their footwork. Coaches might manually analyze frames of a sparring session, breaking down the timing of punches or the efficiency of a takedown. While this approach can be effective, it is also slow, subjective, and prone to human error. A coach's expertise is invaluable, but even the sharpest human eye can miss micro-movements that happen in milliseconds. This is where AI's precision becomes transformative. AI systems trained on thousands of clips can freeze, compare, and measure movements at scales that no human analyst can match. One of the most immediate AI breakthroughs in combat sports is motion tracking and biomechanical analysis. Using high-speed cameras, sensors, or even standard video feeds enhanced with deep learning, AI models can map a fighter's body position, balance shifts, and torque generation with remarkable accuracy. This data reveals details such as whether a fighter drops their right hand a fraction of a second after jabbing, or if their hip rotation during a roundhouse kick is generating optimal force. Such insights allow fighters to refine techniques with surgical precision. A slight adjustment in angle or timing can make the difference between landing a knockout blow and leaving an opening for counterattacks. AI's ability to detect patterns over long periods is equally valuable. A fighter may feel confident that they are unpredictable, mixing feints and combinations creatively. However, AI might detect that the fighter consistently steps left before throwing across, or that their head movement always favors one side when under pressure. These patterns are often too subtle for humans to notice, but can be exploited by opponents who use AI-driven scouting. Fighters now must train not only to be technically sound but also to be algorithmically unpredictable, a new dimension to the sport that did not exist a decade ago. Injury prevention is another area where AI is revolutionizing training. Combat sports place tremendous strain on joints, ligaments, and muscles. Repetitive impact, over-rotation, and poor recovery habits can accumulate over time, leading to chronic injuries. AI-based systems that monitor biomechanics can identify early signs of stress. For example, if a boxer begins compensating for a sore shoulder by shifting weight unevenly, an AI model may flag this behavior even before the athlete consciously recognizes the pain. Over time, this type of early detection may significantly extend fighters' careers. Coaches, physical therapists, and medical staff can intervene proactively, adjusting training loads or technique before minor irritations become major setbacks. Perhaps the most strategically powerful application of AI lies in opponent analysis. By processing countless hours of fight footage, AI can build statistical profiles of how fighters behave in specific scenarios. It might discover that an opponent throws leg kicks more frequently in later rounds, or that they back up in a straight line when pressured, or that their takedown defense weakens after prolonged clinch exchanges. These data-driven insights help coaches craft game plans that exploit tendencies with far greater precision than traditional film study. AI can even simulate hypothetical exchanges, predicting the likelihood of certain outcomes if a fighter chooses specific strategic paths. This creates a new frontier in fight preparation where data, psychology, and physiology merge. The rise of AI may even influence the scoring and officiating of combat sports. Human judges are often criticized for inconsistent decisions. AI-assisted scoring systems could provide real-time analytics, such as punch accuracy, impact force, control time, or grappling effectiveness, giving judges more objective data. While AI should not replace human judgment, the sport's unpredictability and emotional context matter. It can serve as a valuable supplement. For fans watching at home, AI-powered broadcast tools can break down exchanges, show momentum shifts, and explain why certain techniques succeed. This not only enriches understanding but may also attract new audiences who appreciate the scientific depth behind the fights. AI's role is growing outside the ring as well. Training camps are adopting AI-driven scheduling tools that optimize rest periods, meal plans, and conditioning workloads. Wearable biometric devices can sync with machine learning models to predict overtraining or measure cardiovascular efficiency during intense sparring. Even mental preparation is being influenced. AI-based cognitive training apps help fighters improve reaction time, pattern recognition, and stress control, crucial elements in high-stakes combat scenarios. The mind is just as important as the body, and AI is helping sharpen both. The potential influence of AI extends into fan engagement and promotion. Combat sports rely heavily on storytelling, hype, and narrative. AI-generated fight simulations, interactive prediction models, and real-time statistical overlays can bring audiences deeper into fight analysis than ever before. Promoters might harness AI to identify rising prospects based on performance metrics, or even predict stylistic matchups that could yield exciting fights. For casual fans, AI can simplify complex strategies, helping them appreciate the nuances that hardcore followers have understood for years. Despite its benefits, AI raises questions about fairness and the integrity of sport. If one camp has access to cutting-edge AI tools while another does not, the competitive balance could shift dramatically. Wealthier gyms or major organizations may gain analytical advantages that smaller camps cannot match. Regulations may eventually be required to ensure that the use of AI remains within ethical and competitive boundaries. There is also the philosophical question: how much technological assistance is too much? Combat sports have always been about human strength, willpower, and creativity. If AI becomes overly involved, some worry that the essence of the sport could be diluted. Yet history suggests that technological evolution rarely destroys sports. Instead, it elevates performance and understanding. Just as nutrition science, high-speed cameras, and sports psychology became essential over time, AI is poised to become a standard tool rather than an unfair advantage. The most successful fighters of the future will be those who combine traditional grit and instinct with modern analytical insight. Coaches will still matter; their experience, intuition, and emotional connection with athletes remain irreplaceable, but AI will serve as an extension of their eyes and memory. Looking ahead, we may see AI-powered virtual sparring partners that adapt in real time, simulating opponents' styles with frightening accuracy. Fighters could practice against hyper-realistic digital versions of upcoming challengers, training their reflexes against patterns predicted by machine learning. Augmented reality headsets might overlay visual cues during training, helping athletes perfect timing and distance. AI could even help analyze crowd reactions or psychological pressure, allowing fighters to prepare mentally for the intensity of live competition. Ultimately, the future of combat sports will reflect a merging of tradition and innovation. The heart, courage, and unpredictability that define fighting will remain intact, but AI will illuminate the invisible layers beneath the violence and skill. It will make training safer, preparation smarter, judging more consistent, and storytelling richer. Fighters will become not only warriors but data-driven strategists who understand their bodies and opponents in unprecedented detail. As long as the spirit of competition remains at the forefront, AI will serve as a powerful ally in pushing the boundaries of human performance.